Hey, Bob Wise here with Open for Business, and really excited to have Tim Novotny with us, Communications Manager and Assistant Administrator, Oregon Dungeness Crab Commission. Tim, thanks for being with us.
Well, thank you for having me. Always a pleasure to get a chance to spread the good word about Oregon Dungeness crab.
Well, give us a little bit of the history there, Tim. So give our people that might be watching this little idea of what the commission is.
Well, our mission of the Oregon Dungeness Crab Commission is to enhance the image of the official state crustacean through promotion, education, and research. That's our mission. But who we are, well, we're an industry-funded commodity commission under the umbrella of the Oregon Department of Agriculture, and we're coming up on, I think, almost 45 years old now. We were established in 1977 by the Oregon legislature, one of 4 seafood commodity commissions in the state. And we are funded by an assessment of 1% of landed catch value. That's the same 1% price that was first put on by the fishermen back in 1977, hasn't been raised, hasn't been lowered since 1977. And so we are basically funded by the fishermen themselves. And so we work for those proud Oregon Dungeness crab fishermen, and we try to enhance what they do. We are operated by a commission board. We have 3 staff: an executive director, Hugh Link, myself, the communications manager, and we have an office manager, Joanna Goslin. But we have a board that help actually run the commission and work as a liaison between the fishermen and the staff. So we have 5 members of the board that are crab harvesters or crab fishermen. We have 2 that represent the processing sector, and we have 1 public member at large. And we also have basically an ex officio member that comes from the Oregon Department of Agriculture, who acts as oversight. And so that's basically who we are in a nutshell.
Before we let you go, what is the most commonly asked question you get about what you do?
Well, probably, what do we do? It's the most commonly asked question.
So I asked the right question? Is that what you're saying? I actually asked the right one. Well,
you did ask the right question, and it's, it's hard to answer in a short amount of time because there is, I think what people don't understand about the Oregon Dungeness Crab Commission, one is that we are not the managers of the fishery. It's easier to answer what we don't do. We don't actually manage the fishery. That's the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife. They're the fishery managers for the state of Oregon. And we don't set the price. We have no role at all. We actually, because of the fact that we fall under the Department of Agriculture, we can't go anywhere near the setting of the price. So that's between the 2 sides, the processors and the fishermen. We stay out of that and have to stay out of that. And so what do? We work to enhance the image through promotion, education, research. We try to make sure when the 2 sides reach an agreement and the fishermen go out and go catch fish, that the demand is there, that will allow for them to move that fish, that crab to market rather, that people will be eagerly ready and waiting to buy it up, whether it's here, whether it's in other parts of the state, whether it's in other parts of the world, that if there are other issues that come up that might interfere with their ability to go get their crab, that we will advocate for them, that we will work to make them aware of what those issues are, whether we will speak out for them, that we will ring the bell when we want people to know of all the good things they do to not just go out and catch the crab, but that they are also stewards of the sea. When they're not crabbing, they're working to make sure that there are Dungeness crab there to be caught 10, 15, 20, 100 years from now. They take that very seriously. So, and we go out there and we educate the fishermen of tomorrow about what Oregon Dungeness crab are, why it's so special, and why it should be enjoyed and celebrated throughout the state of Oregon and throughout the rest of the country and the world.
Well, you certainly have educated me today, Tim. And you have a great website. Why don't you give the web address so people know where to find out more information?
A lot more information. You can find it out at OregonDungeness.org, and that's it's Oregon, Dungeness. That's usually the tougher one to spell than the state. And then also there's a new website that we're trying to help encourage people to check out, eatoregonseafood.org, or if you do hashtag eatoregonseafood, that'll get you there as well. It's kind of run through the folks at Oregon Sea Grant, and you'll be able to find out not just stuff about our commodity commission, but the other commodity commissions as well.
Well, for some reason, I feel hungry now, so that's not a bad thing. Tim, you're a great guy. Thanks for spending time with us.
I appreciate that, Bob. I think you're pretty great yourself, and all the folks over at KOBI, and we really appreciate you folks taking an interest again in our industry and our fishermen. And I know I speak for a lot of them that they appreciate your interest as well.
Oh, well, thanks, Tim. Hey, Happy New Year, buddy. Bye, everybody.
Happy New Year.